Services and the Department of General Services for building us this gorgeous new space from the ground up. On Monday, hundreds of students looked up at this building for the very first time in awe, and our youngest learners joined us a few hours ago with wide eyes for the first day of pre-K 3. They're all really lucky because all of their memories as Trojans will be made in our fantastic modernized space. This major investment demonstrates our city's commitment to our school community and will help to continue our vision of ensuring students become the kind of people that are central to our mission: exceptional scholars, engaged citizens, and visionary leaders of tomorrow. And so now I want to bring up one of those future leaders to introduce our city leader who cares deeply about seeing our students and families flourish, Mayor Muriel Bowser.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Elias Taylor, and I am a 5th grader here at Truesdell. Wow, things have sure changed around here. When I was coming back this year, I couldn't have imagined all this just for me and my friends. Learning at Truesdell is so special because our teachers want us to achieve our goals and reach for the stars. We are so lucky to have adults that care about us so much and making sure we have the tools we need to succeed, including bright, beautiful classrooms and places to play. I want to welcome our city's leading adult, Mayor Muriel Bowser.
Thank you. Give Elias a big round of applause. And welcome, Truesdell Trojans. Principal Foster, I want to thank you, and I want to acknowledge all the Truesdell teachers, staff, and families. Give them a big round of applause. And welcome back to school to our littlest learners all across the district who started pre-K 3 and pre-K 4 today. I also want to acknowledge our public education team, starting with the Chancellor of DCPS, Chancellor Louis Farabee. Give Dr. Farabee a big round of applause. The Deputy Mayor for Education, Deputy Mayor Paul Kine. The Superintendent for Education, Dr. Antoinette Mitchell, and our honorary public education team member, because he is the director of DGS, our real estate and construction team, Delano Hunter, from the Department of General Services. I also want to recognize the Ward 4 Council Member, Councilmember Louis George, who has followed this project with us very closely, as well as at-large Council Member Christina Henderson, who you'll hear from. So let me just say something about this wonderful school. I have had the pleasure and privilege of representing Truesdell Elementary since 2007. What year were you guys born? Probably after that, right? So long before you thought about coming to Truesdell, we've been thinking about how we could transform this school, not just the building, but the investments in teachers and programs so that Truesdell would really live up to its potential as an incredible neighborhood school that was a part of a great neighborhood feeder program right here in Ward 4. My vision then was that all of the schools in Ward 4, who the parents and families told us, you know, it just needs this, Mayor or Council Member, or it just needs this, or it just needs that we would work budget to budget, year to year, to make sure that we put all those we just need into place. And that is what is coming together here at Truesdell. This is an $83 million renovation. So let's hear it for DC taxpayers. We are very proud to have the best and most robust free pre-K program, we think, in the nation. So free preschool for 3 and 4-year-olds all across Washington, D.C. It has been a huge draw for families. We know that families are grappling with a lot of expenses, from child care costs to increasing grocery costs to increasing utility costs. Everything just costs more. And so when your 3-year-old can go to a real school in a real school building with real school teachers with a vetted and tested and outstanding program, we know that the value of living in D.C. just increases dramatically. It is a developmentally appropriate school. Kids are learning math and literacy skills, and they are entering kindergarten ready to go. So let me just give out a huge, huge shout out to all of our pre-K teachers and aides for loving, teaching, and challenging our little ones, teaching them how to be in school, how to share, how to make friends, how to learn, and just how to be little great kids. And that's why the latest data shows that 95% of our city's 4-year-olds are enrolled in pre-K, and 82% of our 3-year-olds are enrolled in free pre-K 3. And when they come to school, they will find that they're coming into beautiful, child-friendly facilities like this one. Truesdell is our latest DC public school to add a child development center, which means that some families will join this school community with their infants. And they'll be able to go all the way to the 5th grade. And that sense of community is what so many of our friends and families love. So I just want to say congratulations to all of those who have been involved in bringing Truesdell together for this renovation and making sure that families and kids have been supported during this transition and welcome them to a joyful school year. So now I'm happy to introduce the at-large council member, Christina Henderson.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. This is such an exciting, so I'm Christina Henderson. I'm one of the at-large council members. But my connection here is I actually live in Ward 4. I live a couple of blocks from Truesdell. So this has been the school community where my little one learned to ride her bike on the playground here. We do sledding in the snow time on the back hill here at Truesdell. And so it's just been beautiful to watch this construction project all the way through. And I want to thank Chancellor Farabee and the team from DGS and the construction team, Blue Sky, and all of those who worked on this beautiful, beautiful project. For those of us who live in the neighborhood, it's been loud sometimes with the drilling and things like that have been going on. But it has also been joyful in this last week to watch our young people be able to walk into a building for which they deserve, a building that sets them up for success, a building for which they have pride in, and for the neighbors and community in this area, a building for which they know good things are happening in the neighborhood. And so I want to thank everybody who was a part of this project. I want to wish our young people an excellent, excellent start to the school year. I have a first grader and a pre-K 4. So today was the first day for pre-K 4. She was excited. She had her outfit laid out last night. And so, you know, the fact that all of our young people have the opportunity to learn in these beautiful spaces, and it is an investment on the part of district residents. It's an investment on the part of the leadership to talk about how important it is for our young people to not have just excellent teachers, but also excellent spaces for which they can learn in. So really exciting for us to be able to cut the ribbon on this long anticipated project. And we still have a couple more schools to get done here in Ward 4. I think I'm turning, not many, but some. I'm going to turn it back over to Mayor Bowser.
Thank you. Thank you. And I want to invite Director Hunter.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Delano Hunter, and I'm proud to serve as the Director of the Department of General Services, and we're really excited to be here today. I have two roles. The first is to thank folks that helped make today possible, and it was a team effort, and then to tell you a bit more about this construction and this project that we are really proud of. First, I want to give another thank you to our Mayor Muriel Bowser for her steadfast leadership. This is the fourth ribbon cutting. The fourth ribbon cutting or groundbreaking. I feel like an employee of DCPS at this point, and I'm so grateful for their partnership. And it takes vision, it takes leadership, and that's through the mayor. In fact, this budget alone is over $2.6 billion slated through our capital budget to renovate our schools, our recreation centers, our municipal sites to meet the expectations of our taxpayers. In addition to the mayor, I want to thank Councilmember Lewis George for her partnership in her absence. At-large Councilmember Lewis George in her presence. Let's give her a hand. At-large Councilmember Christina Henderson, who also did some QA/QC. She gave me a few calls. So I'm grateful for her eagle eye. The education team, Deputy Mayor Paul Kine, Dr. Antoinette Mitchell, our state superintendent, of course, Dr. Farabee and his amazing team at DCPS. Thank you, Patrick, Lisa, and Oni for your partnership. And also to the community, to the Truesdell principal, Ms. Foster, and also to the local community, the ANC, school board members, and our residents. You know, it isn't easy. I get it. It's not easy when you have construction of this magnitude. It takes a lot of patience. Thank you for that, and thank you for your patience. And now we have a product we can be proud of. I want to thank my colleagues at the Department of General Services. Please raise your hand to be recognized. Our Interim Deputy Director, Osei Headley, DGS Operations Manager, Jenna Bellino, DGS Executive Program Manager, Aaron Foxworthy. Also want to thank our project managers, Alex Casey, and also Revanth Gudakanda. For their hard work, and then the hardworking men and women that helped to design this facility. If you're a part of the VDMO, architectural team, please raise your hand. And then last but not least, the hardworking men and women of one of our most successful JVs, and that's between Coakley, Williams, and Blue Sky. Please raise your hand to be recognized. And a special thank you to Mr. Irvin for his hard work. Thank you, Scotty. The centerpiece of this project is a new multi-purpose mass timber field house, the first in the district, the first in our portfolio, which will house the gym and cafeteria space meant to be a super eco-friendly. So we want you to notice the timber ceiling if you haven't already. We have built this facility with sustainability in mind and equitable construction. We will achieve the net zero standard here. To accomplish that in the fields, I think the council member referenced the drilling. That would be for the 111 geothermal wells that we have to achieve this net zero design. We have a sloped building roof with solar panels to improve efficiency. And as the mayor said, it's not just the work that we do, but it's also who we partner with, because we know that these projects lead to economic development for our city. And we're proud to report that over 40% or nearly 40% of the contracts were awarded to certified business enterprise and small businesses. And over 135 district residents worked on this job. So again, we're really excited about our role. Again, this is the fourth such ribbon cutting or groundbreaking within the last week. And there's more to come. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Now at this time, I have the pleasure of introducing a fifth grade student here, Lana Belton, to introduce DCPS Chancellor Dr. Louis Farabee.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Liana Belton, and I'm a fifth grader here at Truesdell. Thank you all for coming today to celebrate our new shiny school. At Truesdell, we believe that excellence is for everyone. Inspirational learning spaces that makes it that easier to achieve excellence. Coming back to school this week, there have been so many new features to enjoy. I am proud to be a Truesdell Trojans, and I am proud to go to a school in a district that prioritizes making certain all students have what they need to thrive. Please welcome our district leader, DC Public Schools Chancellor, Dr. Louis D. Furby.
Thank you, Leona, for that wonderful introduction. You're right. Your school looks fantastic. Let's give her another round of applause. Director Hunter, I don't think we spent as much time as we have this week together, but it's well worth a shout out again to Director Hunter and the entire team of Department of General Services for going above and beyond to ensure our school facilities look great across the city. Principal Foster, thank you for your leadership. You've done a phenomenal job here in beautiful Ward 4, and it is the first day of pre-K. We're excited about having our 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds. Again, I'm really thrilled with the service, the opportunities the educators provide here for our young people. Let's clap it again for the Truesdell education team. Mayor Bowser mentioned our pre-K teachers, and I want to reiterate, it is not for the faint of heart. They do great work with our youngest learners, and really pleased to welcome here today. Mayor Bowser, you said it best. DC Public Schools is on the rise. We've made historic gains in academic achievement. We continue to increase our teacher retention rate, our pay for our educators, our enrollment, and thanks to your investment, Mayor, we continue to provide phenomenal experiences for our young people here in the city. So thank you, Mayor, for leading the investments in our city. As the Chancellor of DC Public Schools, I wake up every day dreaming about what's possible for the young people in our city. And I couldn't think of a better day to think about dreams coming to fruition than today. But not only is it the first day of pre-K for our 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds, it also is a historic day for our nation in Truesdell. It is the anniversary of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech. That's right, today. And today we continue, we continue to live out that vision here, the home of the Trojans, and across the city in DCPS. Whether it's learning in the brand new classrooms that we have here today, or making lifelong memories on the new turf field that we have here on campus, or enjoying the book in the courtyard here, our scholars continue to thrive and learn and achieve their dreams. Before we cut the ribbon, I do have one last message to our pre-K families. It is an honor to serve our young people, but we want you to know that our 3-year-old and 4-year-olds are getting a rigorous experience. Not only is no cost to families, but we ensure that students develop the social and the academic skills to succeed in kindergarten. We're preparing them for all the prerequisite skills they need to be successful. So know you're getting a real great experience in these 2 years as students prepare for kindergarten. Thank you again, Mayor Bowser, to Deputy Mayor Kine, Dr. Mitchell, our council members, Councilmember Lewis George, and also Councilmember Henderson, to ensure the nation capital is a great place for our 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds to learn. It is my pleasure now to actually turn it over to Councilmember Ward 4, Councilmember Lewis George. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, Truesdell Trojans. Oh my goodness, this is a joyful day for Ward 4 and the Truesdell community. One thing I think is funny is I went to Rudolph Elementary, and when we were younger, Rudolph Rams and Truesdell Trojans were rivals when it came to the DC Scores game. And so I said this morning, this is the one time I'm coming here and I actually want Truesdell to win, and they are winning today. I am grateful to be with you all to celebrate this new, radiant, modernized school, both as the Ward 4 council member and the chair of the Committee on Facilities, for its colorful windows, to its state-of-the-art learning spaces, to its clean energy infrastructure. This space truly reflects the vibrancy, excellence, and the values of the Truesdell community. I want to congratulate DGS and DCPS capital teams on delivering on another on-time, on-budget capital project that also included a swing space modernization and an addition. That's right. This new building will benefit district scholars and educators for decades to come, especially as we continue to be intentional about investing in preventative maintenance and climate resilience. Our schools are the beating hearts of our communities. They are where families entrust educators with their children to learning challenging ideas, acquiring useful skills, developing strong character, and truly becoming engaged citizens of the district and of the world. Such schools must offer the tools necessary to foster opportunities for academic, emotional, and personal development for our youth. And I am thrilled Principal Foster and her fellow talented educators now have a space and enough space to do so. While such darkness and uncertainty engulfs our city, we must always continue to look for pockets of light. Truesdale scholars and educators are embarking on this school year, and this incredible building that sets them up for success has been a tremendously bright light this week. It is important to note that this project was not just the work of district government. This building is here because of the input and the hard work of so many people from the Truesdale community, some of whom are here and some who are not, as this moment has been many years in the making. Principal Foster will remember an important, difficult phase of this advocacy effort occurred during the fiscal year 2023 budget process when she, my former committee director, Will Perkins, and I closely worked with community to secure Truesdale's split swing space. Young scholars made posters, and parents made calls and sent emails to rally to the cause, and who also deserves our gratitude. And Roosevelt High School and Roosevelt State also stepped up to support one of their feeder schools. It was truly a community effort. And as a result of this tireless engagement by a unified community, the necessary funding was added, and they had a beautiful swing space close enough to home for students to be educated. At the risk of leaving someone out, I want to thank several individuals who dedicated advocacy will have a lasting impact on the Truesdale community. I want to start with our Truesdale PTO, which is one of the strongest PTOs and dynamic PTOs in this city. Thank you. Fabina Pereira, thank you. Fariha Ahmed, thank you. Charles Robinson, Harry McAfee, Martha Hoffman, Chris Bonner, Chris Taylor, Janae Gaynor, former commissioners Jamie Barden, former commissioner Zach Israel, as well as our current commissioner Brindy Blewett, as well as Kathy Riley and Dr. Fraser O'Leary. To close, I sincerely want to thank this community and the countless parents, neighbors, and advocates who fought for this new building and beautiful school. I hope this space is a manifestation of your vision and the work that got us here today, and I'm eager to see the success that it will generate for years to come. Thank you. Go Trojans.